Hey y'all, Shesh not noting the way. Out here enjoying an absolutely beautiful day on the old spiritual ranch, except for look at these bastards. Haven't seen a whole lot of this activity out here in some time. I mean, you see it, periodically, but last time I seen it really heavy was during COVID, and they're flying in formation. I was working at a place over here, and I noticed that they'd come in five deep, and it was when everything was supposed to be closed down for that time, and they for the fake virus, whatever, and so they were flying. They come in five just in formation, just like combines in a field, and they'd start spraying, and they'd bring in the rain every weekend, it'd bring in the weather. And they did that this time of year. They started doing it right now. And they did that for about 5-6 weeks. And they got the grass where it was about hip high, it was really thick, really tall. And I kept telling everybody, I was working with these group people, and I kept telling them, I was like, hey, yeah, they're out here growing fuel, I said, they're going to grow a fuel, and that was the year that they ignited that big fire. We had a huge fire out here. At the time, it was a record size. It was over 1 million acres. And so they burnt up a lot of land, burnt up a lot of ground, a lot of people that were more off-grid enthusiasts too, even that were kind of set up to live out there. They had solar and, cause they were growing pots, they had greenhouses, they had infrastructure, And so, this chemtrail stuff, it's for reals. I've witnessed it out here in person, and so like this right here, I mean, it may be nothing, but I seen it when it happened for reals, because when they came in with those 5 airplanes, I was telling people for weeks, I said, hey, I'm recognizing this, because they'd spray. And then it'd come in, it'd rain for the weekend, it'd clear up by Monday, we'd work, By Thursday, I'd see them midweek, they'd spray. And then by the weekend, the clouds come in, it'd rain. Same thing, it'd clear up by the beginning of the week. We'd be out there working, it'd be nice all week, And so the grass grew like crazy. Whatever they're putting out there, whatever they're doing, it's crazy, So all this other conspiracy stuff, you can't trust anything right now. Don't trust a damn thing that you're being told about anything. They're trying to talk to you about gold. They're trying to talk to you about everything. What you need to be talked to about right now is how to grow food. What you need to be interested in and thinking in is how you're going to feed yourself. You need to be thinking about how you're going to feed your children. You need to be thinking about how you're going to feed your animals, because we're coming to a time where it's going to be difficult to do that. And these people are contaminating our environment and contaminating our bodies and our souls and our spirit, And God loves you all and hates to see it. And same here, share, 255, peace out, mothers.